Last time, you remember, our heroes actually got hold of the Kerword Derby, which just happened to be the right size for Bullwinkle.
7 and 5/30 seconds.
And sure enough, when Bullwinkle put it on, he became an absolutely brilliant thinker.
In the Paleozoic era, the Cambrian period was followed by the Ordovician, Silurian, and Devonian.
What are you talking about?
Don't ask me.
Unfortunately, his brain wasn't used to it and began to overheat. So Rocky snatched off the derby and began to fan Bullwinkle's brow.
Tell me some more about the Paleozoic era, Bullwinkle.
Okay, but first, what is it?
Our boys didn't know that they were merely pawns in the fiendish game played by Boris and his fearless leader.
A game called Rule the World.
Any number can play.
Boris tried to sneak up on our friends carrying a battle axe.
We call it the Pennsylvanian equalizer.
But just as he was ready to swing at our heroes, Bullwinkle put the derby on and said,
The laws of probability indicate that we are pawns in a fiendish plot and that somebody's behind that bush right now.
Boris swung all right, but Bullwinkle's lightning brain allowed him to judge accurately just how far he'd have to duck, and Boris felled a tree instead, a tree which dropped right on fearless leader. The horrified Boris ran to his side.
Fearless leader, what have I done?
First, you have goofed another job. Second, you have shortened your life expectancy greatly.
No, wait, fearless leader. I'll get the derby. Double-cross my heart.
Very well, bad enough. Your life is spared.
Because you are so kind-hearted and generous.
No, because my gun is jammed.
And Boris once more set off after our heroes.
Gee, Bullwinkle, how come you're so smart all of a sudden?
I just figured it out, Rocket, old chap. This is the legendary Kerword Derby I'm wearing. It imparts a vast amount of knowledge to its wearer.
Then you must be the smartest moose in the world.
Would you like me to explain Einstein's theory to you?
Sure.
Well...
But at that moment, a strong gust of wind blew the bowler off Bullwinkle's beam.
Go ahead, Bullwinkle.
Go ahead and what?
Explain Einstein's theory to me.
Well, I'd be glad to. Just one question.
Huh?
Who's Einstein?
Bullwinkle, your hat's gone.
Uh-oh.
And our heroes dashed after the disappearing derby.
There it is, Bullwinkle.
Sure enough, a derby lay in the middle of the path, but when Bullwinkle put it on...
It looks smaller somehow.
Does fit a little soon, don't it? Maybe it shrunk.
Oh, little did Bullwinkle know, for he had actually put on a counterfeit derby, and inside that hat, a small but powerful time bomb was ticking away the seconds. Oh, who could have done such a... oh, don't tell me.
I got to. He's in the script. Me, Boris Bedenov.
Yes, the...
Ta-da!
Yes, the villain had switched hats with Bullwinkle and now had possession of the fabulous Kerword Derby.
And now I put it on and I rule the world.
You and who else, bad enough?
Fearless leader. Say, did you ever get that gun fixed?
Yes.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yes, things really looked bad for Boris until a familiar female figure crept out of the bushes on hands and knees and took up a position behind Fearless Leader.
Welcome, Natasha, baby. Am I glad to see you?
Oh, no, bad enough. You don't trick me into looking around.
That was all right with Boris, for he pushed Fearless Leader over the kneeling Natasha and leaped on top of him, biting and scratching.
Oh, Boris, you are so brave.
When it's 2 against 1, I'm always brave.
And the two villains fought fiercely for possession of the all-powerful Kerword Derby. Oh, which one will win?
What does it matter? We're both bad guys.
Gee, that's right. Well, be with us next time for Flower in the Hat or the Rose Bowler.
Well, I guess that about wraps up another Rocky show.
Certainly hope you enjoyed it. I did. I always say...
Bullwinkle, time for us to go.
Already? Okay, but first, here are some of the people who made this show impossible.
That's not all.
The fingers get tired. Oop! Got away from me again.
Well, see you next time. Ready, Bullwinkle?